1, 2, mouth of the south.
Everybody ready? We'll go straight to questions?
Yeah, so let's go straight to questions.
All right.
Odell, I'm just curious how practice is going this week, and you talked about wanting to focus on fundamentals, but are you already looking at Florida stuff as well, or is it just strictly Florida State stuff right now?
Yeah, practice went well this week, and we focus on some of the things that Florida do well, and they're a very good football team. You got to be ready. You better be fundamentally sound to play against Florida.
With you now taking over as like the head coach, I think Robert Cooper was saying that Mark Snyder's kind of helping out with the defensive line. How are you kind of balancing being a head coach but also still wanting to be around your guys on the defensive line and coaching them up?
Well, I'll tell you this, in the morning time I usually meet with the guys, and then I work technique, individual drills and things like that, and Mark Snyder's doing a good job. He takes the guys in the meetings in the evening time and talk with them when meetings are allowed. So that's the way we're running that.
Also, the decision to bring Mario Edwards on, I guess kind of the thought process on that and what Mario brings to the room for you guys.
I tell you what, Mario has a lot of energy. You know, he has a lot of energy. And Mario is very knowledgeable about the football game, and he played in the NFL, he's All-American here, and so he brings a lot to the field.
Coach, I know it's still a week and a half away, but just early thoughts on facing the Gators.
As I said before, the Gators, they're playing great this year. A very good football team, got a very good quarterback. The receivers are good, got very good running backs. The defense, they're a very good football team. All three phases, they're a very good football team.
Bob.
Coach, I know in practice you don't often tackle, but your guys have to try to stop Jordan Travis to a certain extent. Can you just talk about how difficult he is maybe to contain from your standpoint?
Jordan Travis is a very good football player, and he's a very unselfish person. And he come out and on scout team and work against us, and he's just hard to tackle, point blank. He's very good athlete.
Odell, with Coach Kelly no longer on staff, I guess who's spearheading recruiting efforts, and how are you guys handling recruiting right now at this point?
Well, recruiting is going fine. We all pitching in, working together. It's going well.
So there's not one coordinator right now; it's everyone working?
No, it's not.
All right.
You got several new faces on the defensive staff with Coach Levitt coming on and Coach Edwards coming on. Is it the fact that they were part of the program, though, does that help in the transition? I mean, they've been around. They've been at practice. They just haven't been running things. I mean, is that helping that transition for them?
Yes. As I said before, Mario's a great here. He has a lot of experience, pro experience. He was an All-American here, a shutdown corner. He has a lot of experience. So Mario brings a lot to the table, and it's amazing. Because he's the type of guy, he's high energy. And when he's walking down the hallway, you see all the kids around him walking with him. He's high energy, and the kids get higher. They're high.
From Saturday, defensively, were you guys just trying to be pretty basic and vanilla? I mean, do you take a lot away from the yards you guys gave up, or was it one of those things where you guys just want to get out of there healthy and be ready for Florida?
Well, you got to give credit to Alabama State. That head coach, he's a very good coach. I give credit to them. Some things happened in the game. We played a lot of young kids, played a lot of freshmen and things like that. We wanted to go out and play well and let a lot of young kids play. And so, and that was awesome to see a lot of freshmen play, sophomores play.
Wait.
Coach, Isaiah Bolden's been back at kick returner the last couple of weeks. Well, just what have you seen from him? He seems to, make a play every time he catches the ball.
Yes, he's very explosive. Kid that runs 500 meters, and you want the ball in his hands going forward. So You know, Snyder, I said a couple weeks ago, and with his speed, field returns, whatever returns, middle returns, hash returns, that kid break one, he's gone.
Obviously, I'm sure it's a private conversation you had, but you know, reports are there that you interviewed for the head coaching job on Sunday. What was that opportunity? I guess what did you really try to convey to the administration that you maybe haven't said to people in the media and to the fan base?
Really, my main concern now is getting ready for the University of Florida, and that's my main concern, getting ready for Florida.
Ira?
In the Alabama State game, there was at least one play. There was a busted coverage where it looked like 2 or 3 guys blitzed from the same side and left somebody uncovered. Is that just one guy missing a signal, or is that a breakdown in communication from more than one guy?
Well, young man, you know, there's one guy missing the signal. That's it. Deshaun?
I know you don't like looking too far ahead in the future, but with Jordan, kind of the start that he's had, Jordan Travis, if he continues to stay on the track that he's on, what kind of potential do you think he has just as a quarterback in the future?
Right now, man, and you're right. We're looking at it now. We got to play in University of Florida. That's who we're preparing for as a football team. So I don't want to look too far ahead. We're playing University of Florida a week and a half from now.
Coach, how unique is it to have a bye week at this point in the season, and how important is it with as banged up as some of the players are?
It's very unique and it's very important because these kids, man, they fought the last 2 weeks. We played 2 physical games before the Alabama State, and that team and Alabama State, they threw the ball around a lot. So it's very important that we had this open week at this time.
Anything else? All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank y'all very much. Thanks, Coach. Mouth of the South.